What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Cullination Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 61, and coming into today, we have a 24-game differential sitting at a record of 71 and 67, so we're looking to improve on that today. We got a brand new team, and it's kind of funky, so I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to do, if it's going to do anything at all. We will find out together. But before we do that, I would just like to remind you guys that the like goal for this video is 60 likes. So hopefully we can meet that with your help, of course. And I do always appreciate your support and all that good stuff. All that good stuff, you guys know how it goes. Today we are bringing Choice Specs Electrode. We are bringing Agility Life Orb, Offensive Empoleon, Weakness Policy Golem with 4 attacking moves, including the Explosion and Sucker Punch. So that should be interesting. Assault Vest Flareon with Flame Charge and Flare Blitz as the main attacking moves. Also has Superpower and I think Iron Tail, which is kind of strange. I mean, Iron Miss, I guess, has terrible accuracy. 75%. Never works for me, but I have it anyway. Has decent coverage this generation. Then we have the specially defensive Gardevoir and the Focus Sash Swords Dancing Absol. So, with that being said, that being covered, let's get into the matches for today. Hopefully everything goes alright. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know. I think this is going to be the last video that I record today because this is like the 7th or 8th video. I don't even know. I lost count. I lost count of how many videos I recorded today, but it's been so many, and my voice is just, it's going. And so is my attention span. If you guys watched the last Battle Spot episode, there was portions of that where I just like wasn't even talking. I just like stopped talking and sat there because I'm just silly. I'm silly like that. So this guy's a pretty cool team. That Terrakion is something to watch out for. He's got the Garchomp, Aegislash, Scizor, Manectric, which is definitely going to be Mega, and one of my least favorite Pokemon of all time, Cresselia, which somehow, mind-numbingly, is RU this generation. Does anybody understand why? I don't get it. I don't get how that could be RU. I guess nobody uses it. I guess that's what it comes down to. I mean, it's just based on usage, so that's what it is. So he's got the 2 Pokemon that are going to be weak to fire. He's got a pretty, I don't know if that's a bad fire weakness. I don't know if that's what you would consider it at all. But that being said, what do I want to start off with? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to need the Absol if he wants to bring the Cresselia. And Absol does a decent number on his team, to be perfectly honest. It really does. Really, really does. So that being said, we're gonna start off with the Electrode. We're gonna bring the Absol, and we are going to bring the let's see. Empoleon would take care of the Garchomp. Empoleon could also potentially take care of the Terrakion. I mean, if I have an agility set up already. If I don't, then no, that's not going to work because close combat will one-shot me. Flareon takes care of Scizor. This is a tough one. This is a tough one indeed. I'm running the clock here. We're going to go with Empoleon. Because Empoleon just, I don't know. I feel like that is the better choice at this point in time. I may be wrong about that, but we will see. We're starting things off with the Electrode, so hopefully he did not bring the Garchomp. If he did, I don't want to be locked into a electric-type move, even though I am carrying the HP Ice. I still don't even think that will kill. I don't know. I'm Specs, though, so maybe it will. He's going to start off with the Aegislash, so I guess... my guess is that he's going to want to stay in here and Swords Dance. So if that's the case... I will switch out to... These things normally carry the Sacred Sword? Is that a common thing for them to do? I feel like it could be. Let's Volt Switch first and see what he wants to do. See if he's going to stay in or not. Or should I just keep Thunderbolting this thing? I kind of want to just Thunderbolt it. Maybe that would be better than Volt Switching. Maybe it would. Can weaken this thing quite a bit. Yeah, let's T-Bolt. Let's T-Bolt this thing. He's not going to switch out into the Garchomp. Probably a Swords Dance is coming. That does a lot of damage. He's going to attack right off the bat. So the King Shield is coming next turn. Shadow Ball, so it's going to be either special or mixed Aegislash. That's going to do a lot of damage. Shadow Sneak might actually just take me out here. That would be unfortunate. We're locked into the T-Bolt, so that's what we're going for. And nope, the King Shield is coming, followed by the Shadow Sneak. Why would you do that? Unless you don't carry the Shadow Sneak. If you don't, then I guess that makes sense. Or you're just worried that Shadow Sneak would not kill, which I guess also is a possibility. But Electrode is pretty frail. So I'm not sure why you'd be worried about that. No, he is going to go for the Shadow Ball again. So there's the T-Bolt. That brings him down into the red zone. But, yeah. Yeah. So he's going to Shadow Ball me here. I'm going to come in with... Well, I can come in with pretty much anything. Pretty much anything I want. We've only seen the Shadow Ball and the King Shield, so I don't know what his other attacking moves are. He might be completely... He might be completely special and have the Flash Cannon, and then I don't know what his other move would be. Maybe Shadow Sneak, but he didn't go for it against the Electrode. He could have avoided another hit. I can go into Absol and try to get a Swords Dance up while he King Shield, or I can go into Empoleon and try to get an Agility up, which could potentially help me. Because if he has the Terrakion, I can't really touch it with Absol other than Superpower. And I do not outspeed, especially if he's Scarfed, and a lot of them are. So I feel like going into Empoleon here is the better of the choices. So we're going to go in here and set up an Agility, and then that should put us in a good position. So here comes the King Shield or Switch, either or. Either or. And I don't know, he's just going to straight up withdraw, okay. That is fine by me. He might go into the Garchomp here, I don't know. No, the Cresselia to wall me like crazy, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. He might try to T-Wave me here, and I don't really want to go into anything. There's nothing that I want to get T-Waved. Absol being T-Waved is bad. This is why I don't like Cresselia. It's just terrible to go up against. We're going to go for the Flash Cannon, see how much that does. I could go for the Hydro Pump, but the special D-Drop is more important to me. That does nothing. That's Life Orb. There's the T-Wave. I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. Ah, this is not cool. Why do people use Cresselia? Oh well. I guess there's no sense in complaining about it. Let's just go for a Hydro Pump. Try to get some damage on this thing. He has the Ice Beam, which is going to do nothing. He may have been predicting a switch, or that may be his only attacking move. There's the Hydro Pump. It should do okay damage. But he is... not really. Not really for a Hydro Pump. He has the Citrus Berry, which is unfortunate. He also most likely is carrying the Moonlight, so he can just stall us out of our Life Orb, to be honest. He really, really can. We're going to go for the Hydro Pump again. Try to get some decent damage. He might just go for the Moonlight. He's going to go for the Lunar Dance. I should have went for another Agility. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I've been screwed over by this before. But in this case, I don't really think it's going to do too much. No, he's going to go into the Aegislash. He's going to go into the Aegislash and get him back up to full health. Not a bad move. Not a bad play at all. Not a bad play at all. That's better than just getting stalled to death by a Cresselia. So, give him credit for that one. He's going to get all of his health back. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I don't know what he's going to want to go for here. Maybe Sacred Sword. But no, he's special. Is he just going to straight up switch out again? Is that what's going to happen right now? I kind of want to just go for another Agility and see what he wants to do. To be perfectly... Oh no, Shadow Ball is not resisted this gen. I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's go for the Hydro Pump. Shadow Ball's coming. There's a stance change. Yeah, for some reason I just completely blanked and was like, oh, Steel resists Ghost like it did last gen. Nope. That does a lot of damage, and he gets the special D-Drop, not that it matters. There's the Hydro Pump. It's going to connect. That might just straight up kill this. And it does. All right. Full health Aegislash goes down to 1 hit due to that. So we've connected on 3 Hydro Pumps in a row now, and that's kind of crazy, to be honest. We'll see what his next Pokemon is. It's going to be the Terrakion, and I think we just may straight up lose. I don't know. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Is he going to go for the close combat? What's he going to lock himself into? Yeah, it is going to be the close combats. So he's going to get the... Actually, no, we might win here. I think we actually did win. because his defenses are going to drop. We're going to come in with Absol, who's carrying the Focus Sash. We can hit him up with a super power. It will be super effective, and I don't know if it would kill otherwise. I'm not entirely positive. I don't face Terrakion a whole lot, so I'm not familiar with just how bulky it is. I feel like it's just about average, though. So we should be good here. We should be in the clear. So, yeah, I was not feeling good coming into this battle with all the Pokemon that he was bringing, because he had some heavy hitters, and we're actually going to pull this through. There goes his defense down to -2. He does outspeed. He's probably Scarfed. That is my guess. Most of these are either Scarfed or Banded. Doesn't matter, though. The Terrakion is going to go down to this Absol, so that's going to be a victory for us. That brings our record up to 72-67. So that is a 25-game differential now. Wow. Wow. That is exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. So this team so far, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Not too shabby. Having like a terrible allergy day today. It's just crazy. I don't know. The allergies are always bad this time of year. I'm allergic to everything under the sun that's not edible, basically. Every animal, and like, I'm allergic to skin, grass, bees, just you name it, I'm allergic to it. If it's not edible, basically, that's just what it comes down to. Let's hit that challenge button again, get one more battle in for today's episode. I'm really excited to use this Flareon. I really want to use this for Flareon so badly. Flareon's such a, I don't know, it never gets any love, and it was admittedly terrible before this generation, but it got Flame Charge last generation. Now it's finally got access to Flare Blitz after all this time. I want it to get some use. Alright, so our opponent's bringing the Charizard. So this is interesting. He has a 2-mega team here, it looks like. Charizard, Mega Kangaskhan, Hydreigon, Ferrothorn, Azumarill, and Raikou. Raiku's one that I don't see a whole lot on Battle Spot. Hydreigon really isn't too common either. All the rest of these Pokemon are Pokemon that we see every time that we sit down to record this. Basically, that is what I'm saying. What do I want to bring here? I kind of want to open up with the Golem. That's what I want to do. I don't know why I want to do that, but I just do. I just do. We're going to bring the Flareon this time, and I think... I pretty much have to bring the Electro, don't I? Don't I? If he brings the Azumarill, I have nothing for it. Seriously, I have nothing. So, maybe I should open up with the Azumarill. Maybe that would be a better case scenario. No, we're going to start off with the Golem anyway. We'll bring the Electrode for later. He doesn't have any Ground-type Pokemon, so I shouldn't be too worried about just firing off Electric-type moves. The only resist that he has is the Ferrothorn, but he has no immunity, so he can't get a free switch, so to speak. Like a free switch. There's the lag again. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's get into this battle. See what he's leading off with. He's starting off with Raikou. And I've got Golem out here, so I'm actually in a pretty good position. And unless he's packing the Charizard, Earthquake is a good idea, I think. Methinks that Earthquake is a good idea. If he has the Aura Sphere, which he should be shiny if he has the Aura Sphere, so we should be in good shape here. Let's go for the EQ. See what he wants to do. He's going to withdraw. Nothing really on his team wants to take an EQ, I don't think, except for the Charizard. The Ferrothorn's not really going to like it too much. He should be able to take it okay, just because it's a Ferrothorn. Yeah, he takes it okay. Only does not so much at all. Not that much. Now, I don't know what this thing's going to want to do to me. If he wants to Leech Seed me, if he wants to try to Power Whip me, not really positive. Not sure how I feel. I don't know. Part of me wants to just go into Electrode here to take whatever he's going to throw my way. But I still don't know if he has the Azumarill. That is what I'm worried about, like, more than anything right now. That is my biggest concern. Because if he has the Azumarill and Electrode gets any damage on it, I am screwed. Screwed City, you could say. You could say that. You really could. Let's go into Flareon. That's what I'm going to do. I feel like some kind of Grass-type move is coming. If he wants to Leech Seed me, so be it. That is fine. I don't know what else he would do other than Power Whip. He is going to Leech Seed, so I should have just EQ'd. That would have been my better bet. Guess he just predicted me to switch. All of these carry Leech Seed, so it's a pretty common practice, actually. Pretty common practice. I kind of want to just stay in here and Flame Charge, see what he wants to go into. Maybe he'll show me what his other Pokemon is at this point. And Flame Charge is going to do a lot of damage to this thing, so let's go for it. He's going to withdraw. He might go into the Raikou. I don't know. Or he might go into his third Pokemon. We shall see. He does have the Azumarill. It's like the worst possible thing that he could have. So he's going to take absolutely no damage from that Flame Charge. And our speed's going to go up, but it's not going to mean anything because he gets all that damage back in Leech Seed stuff. So that sucks. And now something has to die. Pretty much what it comes down to, something has to die. And I don't want it to be Flareon because I don't want to be in a position where I have to just be without it, with that Ferrothorn around. So we know all of his Pokemon now. And I really don't want to let anything die, to be perfectly honest. I really, really don't want anything to die. I want this thing to be banded and get locked into Waterfall, if anything, but that's not going to be the case. So I guess Electrode has to die? I guess. I don't know. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. If I go into Electrode and let it die, he can just... Do we really need the Golem? Do we need the Golem? No, I guess not. I guess Golem is the weak link here. We're getting rid of the Golem. Sacrificing it, basically. This is just not good. It's not. I was not in a good position there at all. He's gonna Aqua Jet me. Okay. That brings us down to the Sturdy, and we're going to get our weakness policy off. But he has the Aqua Jet, so we pretty much have to Sucker Punch at this point. That sucks. That sucks. I had a feeling that something like that would happen, but I mean, what was I supposed to do? Something was gonna die regardless. If I switched into Electrode, that would die. That's just, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't my best move, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I guess I can Sucker Punch to get some damage on this thing before I go down. There it is. I guess he just didn't go for Aqua Jet or I Outspeed. That actually does some decent damage. He's going to Aqua Jet, so my Golem is faster than this Azumarill. Good to know. Good to know. Poor Golem. You fought well, good sir. Alright, let's bring in the Electrode now. And we're going to Volt Switch. He might be banded. That might be why he went for Aqua Jet. I don't know. I don't know. If he's banded, that might just straight up kill this Electrode. And I don't want that to be the case at all. So let's Volt Switch out. He is going to withdraw. He's going to go into the Raikou. Or I guess it doesn't matter. He could go into either at this point. He is going to go into the Ferrothorn. So that is a thing, I guess. That's really not going to do this that much damage. Now that does absolutely nothing. Pitiful damage if I do say so myself. If I do say so. So now we can go into the Flareon. Do I predict that the whatchamacallit will come out? I kind of do. Kind of predict that the Azumarill will come out. He can just finish me off with an Aqua Jet. If he gets a free switch in here. So I'm going to go back into my Electrode. I don't know if that's the best play because he might just stay in to try to Leech Seed. No, he won't. He won't stay in with Flareon here. No, that's not happening. I'm pretty sure he's going to go back into his Azumarill here. That would be his best play. Unless he just outpredicts me. No, he does outpredict me. He goes for the Gyro Ball. Okay. Alright, it's going to do a lot of damage. Even though it's a resisted hit because Ferrothorn is slow as balls. And Electrode is a very fast ball. So that's, yeah, that doesn't work out in our favor at all. At all. So, I guess I want to lock myself into Signal Beam? No, do I really want to do that? Is that really what I want to do? He wants to save that Azumarill at all costs, I guess. So let's Volt Switch out again. Now he's probably going to Leech Seed. Yep. He's going to stay in and either Leech Seed or Power Whip or something. Volt Switch does nothing. I'm just in a bad position at this point. I mean, I could have killed his Ferrothorn with the Flareon, but then he's just going to come in with the Azumarill and kill me off. And I won't be able to do anything to the Raikou. There's the Leech Seed, which sucks. Absolutely terrible that is happening. And Electrode cannot take care of that, whatchamacallit. What do you even call it? I don't even know. I don't even know what you call it. The Raikou, that's it. So let's go back into the Electrode. Are we really doing this right now? This is terrible. I'm not even attacking at all. He's going to stay in again and Gyro Ball. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible position to be in. I need the Electrode, though. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable. We get the static. I don't know if that means anything whatsoever. There's no reason for him to switch out, and the Electrode will die to a... whatchamacallit now? Let's just go for a Signal Beam, because now it just does not matter either way. This match is over. The Aqua Jet, he can just come in with a Zoom Roll and just kill everything. Signal Beam obviously doesn't kill. There's the Gyro Ball. That sucks. That sucks. There was some real potential for Flareon to do a lot of work in this battle, and the Pokemon he brought, I guess, were just too good. Better than mine. I guess that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you just can't really do much about it. I'm going to go for the Flame Charge here, just so I can outspeed Raikou if it does want to come in. But there's absolutely no chance of me winning this. I'm going to get hurt by the Iron Barbs, too. That's a thing. Get her speed up a level. There's the Iron Barbs, as I mentioned. And, oh, Rocky Helmet as well. Okay. So even if we were to Flare Blitz the Raikou, which he might actually just bring in right now, we would just die to the recoil. So that is unfortunate. But, yeah, we'll see what he does. He is going to bring the Raikou in here. So we might see Flareon actually kill something. I don't know. I don't know if Flare Blitz will be enough from this range. Oh no, Raikou still outspeeds at +1. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, Flareon goes down, and that is going to be the match. I really just thought that Flareon would outspeed for some reason. Well, he could be Scarf, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flareon would outspeed Raikou at +1, because I'm running max speed. I'm Adamant Nature, but max speed, so yeah, I should have. So that must have been a Scarf Raikou. Pretty cool. So that was a lost cause from the beginning, I suppose. His Pokemon were just too much for mine. So that's going to be a loss for us, obviously. That brings us back down to the 24-game differential. 71 and, let's see here. 71 and 68? Is that correct? That would be 4 games. Yeah, 24 games, so... there you go. There you have it. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it does help out a lot, and I do appreciate your support, so I will see you for the next episode. But until then, game on.